I'ma dash like put a smack on the gas, but I hope I don't crash like
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Oakland A's and the Chicago White Sox. Chicago attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Carlos Rodon is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Tommy La Stella is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Here it comes on 1-1. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Another payoff pitch. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch or throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Striding in, Marcus Semien, previously against Carlos Rodon, an impressive 4 for 7. First delivery to him on the way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Semien playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Rodon offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Pitch is popped up. McCann shading to his right, makes the play, 1 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Steven Piscotty.
Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Scooped up. LaStella stands at first with one out. And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Chris Davis next to bat as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers, 27 driven in. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hawker is there and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The A's strand one. A's nothing. White Sox coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Tyler Anderson, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Now in the box, Malik Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And Dan, D-Row, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The next 0-2. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And there's one down now.
The second baseman,
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Popped high in the air. Olsen has a play. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping into the box, Jay Bruce. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Ball one. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Again a 1-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Davis is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. We are still scoreless. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Matt Olson, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. Come on, I'll be fighting her up.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Fouled away. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that brings up Chad Pinder, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. He's around first, heading for 2. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Stepping up to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The 0-1 offering. The pause and the 0-2 pulled high in the air out to left field. Polka is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forward the power bat of Daniel Polka.
The left fielder, Daniel Polka.
First offering on its way. The 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. And a base hit as the White Sox pick up their first knock of the ball game.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Digging in, Ketel Marte. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him, up in the 360s to start play.
Wow, this guy's off to a blazing start, catching a lot of people by surprise. It's still early. We'll have to see if he can keep this up through the rest of the year.
Runner goes for second. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. A runner at first with no outs here. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, two runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Moncada has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. 0-1 count and the pitch.
I got a ball, one strike. Ball two.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-1. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. The 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Digging in, James McCann. He's set and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Piscotty on his horse, and he makes the catch in the corner. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Into the box now, Yolmer Sanchez. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Count even at 2-2. Two and 2. Here it is. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. White Sox strand a couple. Will move to the third with no score. Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Matt Chapman.
First offering on its way. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Up next for Oakland.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Left center, base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0. And he popped him up. Sanchez in foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. The 1-2.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And the throw coming quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Chris Davis now. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. And that one is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 10 for him on the year. And the A's lead it now 3-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As it's grounded sharply to first. Sanchez is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Well, the A's put up a 3-spot here thanks to the 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 Oakland.
Welcome back. As the White Sox look to get the offense going in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat. Miguel Rojas is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Let's go, Miguel.
The 1-2.
2-2, Miguel.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Hit in the air out toward left. Pinder settles under it, and there's one gone. At the plate, Malik Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Left side, but well fouled. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Locks him up for strike 3.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
To the plate now, Jonathan Villar. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He popped out in his first trip. Again, another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for Oakland.
Digging in now, Chad Pinder as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming, here it is. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Pinder is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Jurickson Profar. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Here it comes, 1-0. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in, Travis d'Arnaud. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it, and that retires the side. A's are gone in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Leading off the inning, Jay Bruce, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring forward the power bat of Daniel Palka. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Base hit into right center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
At the plate now, Ketel Marte. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. One and one.
Down 1-1.
Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Stepping up now, Yohan Moncada 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Moncada, just 24 years of age. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
To short. Taken in by Simeon. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1, still down 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Matt Chapman. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball well outside. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1.
Hey. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in once again, Tommy La Stella. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Ball even at 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. On the ground to the left side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. 1-0 pitch on the way. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Strike.
1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Popped him up. Sanchez over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
So coming to the plate, Stephen Piscotty, a hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Three balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run job by Stephen Piscotty. 4th home run for him on the season, and the A's add on more. It's now a 5-0 game.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
In now, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
And there's ball one. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Three and two to the A's center fielder.
Full count.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the Athletic strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's the A's 5 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, James McCann. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. 1-2 now. And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2. And the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pinder arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The first baseman, number 5.
So stepping in, Yolmer Sanchez. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Trying to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Aaron Bummer takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 39, Aaron Bummer.
Striding into the box, Matt Olson. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Hits this one hard the other way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, Chad Pinder. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home. No one out with a runner at second. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Runner at third here, nobody out. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Jurickson Profar digs in next. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. from the belt, the pitch. One out and a runner on third. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A two-run home run for Jurickson Profar. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Rose, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he fouls this one off. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2.
Ball, that's up good.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll make its way toward the 335 sign. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
To the plate now, Tommy La Stella, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 1-1 the count. Has a look. Now the pitch. To first. Right to Sanchez. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Athletic strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Through 5.5, it's the A's 7 and the White Sox nothing. Malik Smith the next to hit. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Softly hit out to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jonathan Villar is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in the zone to induce a ground ball double play.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
That's the ball.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? Profar for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Palka. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
No, that's down.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here it is, the 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. 2 out with the man at first.
Come on, White Sox.
Late that time for a strike.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. So digging in now, Marcus Semien. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. Line toward the gap in left center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
So now to the plate, Stephen Piscotty, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Swinging a soft liner to second for one, on to first, and they turn the double play.
The center fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Davis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
The 0-2 delivery. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A's go quietly there, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Ready once again, Ketel Marte. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Towards second. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Yoan Moncada stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. He's set. Now the pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
New
please.
pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
James McCann will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch.
Here we go.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Runners on first with 1 down. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Kelvin Herrera enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ready to begin the 8th, and here comes the first baseman, Matt Olson.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
He's set, and the pitch. Fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball 1. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
At the plate, Chad Pinder, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Hawker is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jurickson Profar. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Pitch on the way. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Two, here it is. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 3-2 pitch. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they're still in control, 7-0. plate, Yolmer Sanchez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-0 count, the pitch.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So here's Malik Smith. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Two and 2 the count. Here it comes. Jonathan Villar would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate now, Jonathan Villar, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 pitch. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Two 2-0 the count to Jay Bruce. 2-0 count. The pitch.
That's ball 3.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Joaquin Soria answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Number 48, Joaquin Soria.
So here's Daniel Palka now. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. White Sox will strand 3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. New inning set to get underway, and up next the catcher Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 0-1 on its way.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Here's the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Matt Chapman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Tommy La Stella, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. One and one to Tommy La Stella. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. It's the A's 7 and the White Sox nothing. Blake Trinan comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
At the plate, Ketel Marte. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Too low, 1-0. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes. That's ball 3.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Ready now, Yohan Moncada. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air out to center field. Davis is under it. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, James McCann. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and another double play right here would certainly end this game. Let's see if they pitch him the same way. Hard in, soft away.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle. Profar for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Oakland led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Tyler Anderson notches his 3rd win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the White Sox, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.